This is truly an American hero story, in my opinion. It really is just something that you just don't see.
What these folks do here every day is produce medicines that literally save millions of people's lives.
Bristol's a town of about 45,000 people that feels like a small town. I've got a 3-minute commute to work, and on a fast day, if there's no tractor and wagon in the road, I'll get here in 2.5 minutes. It is a patriotic town.
The first bottle was produced in 1979, and I came in '88. It produced all of the penicillin in the United States, initially as Amoxil and Augmentin brands. It is called a miracle drug. It is estimated that over 840,000 American lives are saved annually by these antibiotics. And then we hit a financial situation that caused us to be at risk of closure. You just don't stop a pharmaceutical operation. So for 5 weeks, all employees came without pay, just continued to do their jobs.
It goes beyond the money. I'm grateful that I was okay financially to be able to come back and to help do what needs to be done, even though I wasn't getting a paycheck.
We got a little bit of pay from the discounted product sales, but most of that had to go to power.
We, emptied our own trash cans.
I looked at it as just part of the ongoing mission. If there was a chance to do it, we all wanted to save it.
We're not making aspirin, we're not making tennis shoes, we're not making cowboy hats. We're making things that all ages, all races, all creeds and colors and religions utilize. So it was very important to me.
So loved and so loyal to the not only the facility, but to each other and to the mission. These people, it's buried in their heart. They're just the salt of the earth people. They're like family.
If this facility were to close for whatever reason, then we would continue to be 100% reliant upon an adversarial nation to provide life-saving antibiotics to the residents of the United States. That scares me to my core.
I was in healthcare for over 43 years, and I didn't know that we didn't make all the critical drugs in the United States anymore. It's all been offshored.
And so I think everyone is realizing how fragile our supply chain is. We're in a time where you can't buy a new car because we can't get computer chips, or you can't get paints for your home or roofing materials.
I didn't think that I could live with myself knowing that I could have saved the last place in the United States with these good people to create some national security. I was just like, even though this was not the greatest business idea in the world, that I don't know that I could live with it on my watch, but I wasn't going to let it die.
Yeah, we know nothing about pharmaceuticals. I'm lucky if I can get the childproof cap off of a bottle. Generally, that's about it. Luckily, there's some world-class experts that work here, and so we don't have to know that part of it. But what we do know is how to create a culture and an organization that can be successful.
Not many companies have, others first as their primary motto. I'm just so thankful beyond words.
It was just a phenomenal answer to our prayer, really. We can make 2.2 billion tablets, and we can make over 300 million capsules in 1 year. Literally billions of doses could be stored here of multiple products for the national security supply.
It's important that we, even starting today at the ribbon cutting, start telling people how important this is.
I gratefully appreciate your understanding of just how important it is that we produce life-saving drugs in America for Americans.
One of the first things I did when I was sworn in was get the critical infrastructure designation extended for this facility.
You know, we believe we're a one-stop solution for the U.S. to have total independence on amoxicillin, a third of all antibiotics prescribed in the United States. We want to create a movement to say, we have got to do this everywhere. This is not the only drug. We have to be independent of other countries for life-saving drugs, and so we hope to be one of the first ones to bring this overall issue to the attention of other people, especially in Washington, and to work with Washington to help facilitate so this is the U.S. strategic stockpile.
Rick Jackson had a patriotic heart. I mean, he did it for America. And I think he saw how much we cared and tried to save it, and he couldn't walk away either.
My hope, my dream, my goal is that 5 years from now, we have a buzzing, thriving, energizing facility where we're supplying the entire supply of Amoxicillin and Augmentin for the United States, and that we get to the point where we're doing it so well that we're actually an exporter of these products instead of just an importer.